I guess I'll start this. So, hey guys.
Hey.
Hello.
Wow, it's like the first time I've had more than just 1 to 2 voices in this podcast.
It's been a minute.
It has been a minute. So I don't know. Last time I tried to play a game, it didn't go so great.
That's what I hear.
It went real bad. Like me going like, oh, I want to cry. I think I'm going to cry because we were trying to push. Brandon and I were trying to do another 1-player or 2-player game,
Okay.
which is a whole hard when you're just doing 2-player games by yourself.
Okay.
Time after time, your brain just can't do it.
Yeah.
It was hard.
It was a bad time.
It was a bad time.
It also didn't help that we read the rules like the day of.
So that's the thing about one-shots is like you have to read something and then like you use it for 4 hours and then you never look at it again. And so
Or you think this rule set is short, I won't need to review it for a couple days.
right, exactly.
And then, oh wait, this is a 3-hour game.
Yeah. So
You're instilling me with confidence.
what I'm just saying that it's time to do a campaign.
That's all in the past, Chris.
Yeah, that's past.
Yes.
I'm ready for a consistent, let's make characters that you guys can use and play over and over again
I'm excited.
and not worry about, I made a cool thing and I never have to think about them again.
So you're telling me that I had to actually be invested in my character this time?
Oh my god, did you not get the message that this is a campaign?
Oh, no, I got it.
Okay.
I just wanted you to believe that I was like, I'm just going to make a character that's shitty and like throw away and no one cares about.
You make a character that dies on every single session.
Exactly. They just lay in the mud the entire time.
I give up. I don't want
I'm
anything.
ready for this because like this is the same batch that was here for Crystal Capers, and we
Yeah.
were like, we would have rather played that as a campaign
Right, right, right,
with
right.
those characters,
Exactly.
like start from beginning to end rather
Yeah.
than just the end.
So speaking of those people who played Crystal Capers, who are my players?
Hi, my name is Chris, and I don't exist on the internet.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Pointing at you with both hands.
Both hands pointing you. I'm pointing at you. I'm standing.
I'll stare back at you until it gets awkward. Hi, I'm Brother John.
I am Brandon on Twitter at BrandSeals, and I'm full of tacos.
Again?
Actually, no.
It's
a lie.
burgers this time.
Oh, I'm looking at a Wendy's cup. I'm Kristin. I'm on Tumblr at Idiot from Indiana.
All right, sweet. So, yeah. The game that we're going to be The game that we're going to be playing is Ryuutama. Yay! I picked it up at Gen Con. Brandon showed it to me, I think, and was like, Amber, look at this.
Yeah, I was like, this is something that looks like you would be into.
It's so incredibly
It's
cute.
so cute. So
It
cute.
is, disgustingly adorable. Like it's like you look at it and you're like, oh my god, it's like so much. It's kind
Right.
of like eating too much candy. You know?
No,
you know what I mean?
it's like eating a lot of what do you call
Bonbons?
them? No, like steam buns.
It is very adorable. Everything looks great, and also, unfortunately, you can't see it, but the sheets that my sister made for this game for the quick setup is pretty cool.
Yes,
got cute
I made a
little
quick
characters.
Are you
guide.
gonna post those?
Yeah, I'll probably post them up for people to see, maybe on Patreon or something, or on. I wanted to make an actual blog of this campaign,
Oh,
so I
really?
might make a Tumblr so
Is
that
this
we
like
can.
some kind of meta thing of your Ryujin's log?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So that's a really cool thing about this game is that the GM gets to be a character sort of kind of deal. I'll talk about it a little bit more, but it's kind of like I've always heard warnings of like self-insert GM characters are a bad thing to do, but there's actually like rule set and mechanics around what the GM Ryujin can do, the dragon person who's keeping your guys' like journeys, logging it, and then basically taking these journeys and feeding them to the dragons that are help create this world and stuff. So keeping the world alive by feeding stories to these dragons, and that's my purpose.
I am interested to see how that will play out, because I've played in games where there's like the GM has like a full PC who's in the party.
Ugh.
It's kind of awkward.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
no.
the book mentions you can do that, but it also discourages that.
Yeah, it's it
Yeah.
very much talks about like, so some of the things is like, I can do something where I cast a benediction or whatever, and it gives you guys as bonuses for that part of your journey or something.
because we're second.
Yeah, because you're talking, essentially. You just keep falling into that mud. You just can't get out of the mud pit.
Yeah, this can get out of the mud. I like that imagery for some reason.
Yes.
Like they're really trying, but they keep slipping.
Yep.
You know?
So I'm hoping to keep like a kind of a blog of all of this, keep it going. Right now, since I've not played this game before at all, and I'm not sure how the flow will be time-wise yet exactly, but I would like to do basically 4 mini campaigns using the Book of Spring, Book of Summer, Fall, and Winter, which each one of those books has like a kind of focus on what the stories are going to be about. And so I was telling Chris on the way up here that if you guys become attached to your characters and you want to keep playing the ones that you make today, that's fine. But I'm also open to the idea of if you want to explore a different character. So like when we go into the Book of Summer, when this chapter ends, if you guys want to make a different character and do that, since this is a world of traveling. So, you know, you could just say that your character stays behind and decides that this is where they're going to sit roots and they're done with their journeying for now. And then another character comes in and you play that one. So Ryuutama, all of you are travelers on your journeys. This comes from the book. As the kingdoms of man spread throughout the world of Ryuutama, various cultures and traditions emerged, resulting in a wide range of disparate customs and even languages. A common thread, though, ties all of these communities together, and it's the journey. Every woman and man in the world is expected to leave their hometown to experience nature and the world at large. Not everybody embarks on their journey for the same reason. Although each traveler embarks on their journey at a different stage in life for different reasons and heads for different lands, they all strive to make the most of their time on the road. So with that, let's talk about character creation. In Ryuutama, there are 7 different classes. There's minstrel, merchant, healer, hunter, artisan, farmer, and noble. Brandon did see on the G Plus community that they were thinking about expanding the world a little bit.
They're talking about doing a supplement that would add like land and sea craft. And I think the translators also added like airships, like Final Fantasy style.
That's cool. That's cool.
I want a chocobo.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I allow it.
I could probably have a chocobo.
About to say, this world.
Yeah,
seems
put
like
them in there.
it seems like
You guys can put whatever you. I mean, we'll talk about it. That's why I've got.
I'll write a giant chicken. Not even a chocobo, but
A
just
chicken-
a giant chicken.
chicken
That's
bow.
fine. Just a chicken bow.
You guys can have like these fantasy birds, and I just got a giant chicken.
Not even a cockatrice. It's just
No,
like
just a giant
just,
chicken.
just a giant chicken.
Just an overgrown chicken.
I'm into it.
So I saw some emails going out last night about people and what they want to do character class wise.
I'm kind of solid on what I want, so you guys can kind of bounce ideas real quick. And
What's your deal?
yeah.
Yeah, we
you-
want to.
you
If you're
start, I
locked
wanna-
in, then you go first.
Okay. Oh, do I have to like introduce my character?
No.
and everything?
Just tell me.
Okay, I want to be an artisan who is a chef, a cook,
Oh, sweet.
and that's kind of my deal. And I wanted to be technical. I don't know. I didn't get to the part where those come into play.
Right, gotcha.
But instead of being attack or magical, I just wanted them to be technical and really a studious kind of chef kind of character.
That's awesome.
Nice.
So artisans are craftsmen who make useful things, beautiful things, delicious things, and other variety of items. Artisans are able to fix things that break along the way to their destination. They can also create the everyday objects they need, and so your skills look like they're crafting. Your skills look like trapping, crafting, and repair. Cool, awesome.
And trapping allows me to collect like items from monsters. In this case, it's like food items, And I
Yeah,
can,
right.
Like,
That's
stuff
cool.
like that.
Awesome.
We're
Yeah.
over here playing Final Fantasy, and you're playing Monster Hunter.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta carve the tail.
All right, who's next?
I was thinking about being a healer.
Okay.
I haven't settled on a type. Magic looks kind of cool though. I don't know.
Magic's interesting. If you go the magic route, we're going to have to spend some time, maybe you and me offline, figuring out magic together. If anybody else wants to do magic too, because magic's a little bit more.
It looks very
You get a lot of
complex.
options.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. It's
You
kind
get the 2 low level and then the whole season.
Yeah.
That's a bit aggressive, but I like it.
Yeah. It's cool. So you basically would be a medic. So curing illness and healing injuries with herbs.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like magic
Herbs?
really works with healer.
Yeah.
The only thing that I can say is like right now, in the Book of Spring, which I'm kind of thinking it might not be as dangerous, but I think there's really cool your skills with the herb gathering and then first aid and healing would probably. Yeah, okay. Yeah, get that dank herb.
Yes.
And also you could help the artisan out. Oh man, all the healing foods you can make.
Yeah,
Chicken noodle
Nice.
soups.
with some magic herb for garnish.
Yeah, it's an idea. I'm not 100% sold on it, but I like the idea.
Cool. Brandon, I know you have like
Yeah.
3 ideas.
I have like 3 or 4 character ideas, but there's one that I'm floating more towards, and that's just like a full attack noble class.
Okay.
But
And
the other options I had were minstrel. I really like that too. and hunter, but I might save that one for one of the other seasons.
Okay, so you're leaning towards more like noble right now.
Yeah.
So, a member of a noble house, they're accomplished in both the literary and military arts and have been instructed in correct etiquette. It says they're not really quite suited for outdoor life and aren't very good at traveling, but you're very refined and you have refined your skills are etiquette, refined education, and weapon grace.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So it's either between that or minstrel for me.
Okay, Kristin.
I'm looking at merchant, and I was also drawn toward the technical side of things.
Cool.
Which I think sort of matched along with one of their skills is well spoken, and I think that technical goes along those lines.
Yeah. So merchants are traveling tradespeople who exchange goods from various locales for gold and jewels. Merchants have skills that allow them to buy goods for cheap and sell them for a higher price. They're also good at negotiation using conversational skills. And this said skills well spoken, animal owner, and trader. All right.
So what does the technical like?
So
more like finesse, I think.
Yeah, the types are, so you get your character class, and then you have the 3 different types: attack, technical, and magic. So attack is more specialized in combat, obviously, and weapons. Technical is like problem solvers, so they can quickly assess situations and find like clever ways to solve problems. And then magic is obviously magic. Like,
yeah,
I think use magic.
Yeah, for technical, how that comes into the mechanics, I think it gives you a bonus for all of your checks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Technical, if you concentrate, you get a bonus.
Yes.
Which is, you sack off like half your mana and you can get a bonus.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the actual technical.
Do you want it? I have it right here. It's right after all. It's literally right after all the classes.
Page
Could be an
52.
attack chef.
It is page 52. That kind of makes sense though, because like you're
got big knives and shit.
Chef. Yeah,
you're a
like,
chef. You just go out and
I have
Another
a giant
good thing-
butcher's knife, and I'm just like, let's get some food.
Another good thing is the magic is pretty. There's like a lot of different options you could choose, like not just necessarily offensive or defensive. There's a lot of interesting routes you can go that way.
That's what I perceived, but I just didn't know what the type actually entailed.
Yeah,
Like,
so we can talk about it a little bit. So it talks about that there's like basically 3 major ways that travelers can deal with stuff, which is obviously attacking, which there are, let's see, abilities. There's toughness, power, and weapon focus, which give you effects. So like toughness gives you max HP of +4, power is a +1 bonus to damage rolls during combat, and weapon focus gives you gain one more mastered weapon. Technical type, this type has great focus. We talked about that, and excels at overcoming adverse circumstances. It says they shine brightest when there's a check. So think about like rogues and stuff like that. Okay. I think that's more of a technical type. So there's abilities: accurate, quick, and pocket. Accurate, gain an extra +1 bonus to any check when using concentration for a total bonus of +2. Quick, +1 bonus to initiative checks in combat. And pocket, your carrying capacity is increased by +3, which is pretty great.
it's pretty good.
And quick is especially good in combat because you use your initiative to like kind of dodge attacks.
Yeah. And then magic has abilities of will, spellbook, and seasonal sorcerer. So Will's max MP at +4. Spellbook acquire 2 incantation spells per level, and seasonal sorcerer is acquire seasonal magic. I really do love how they laid out this book, though. It's really pretty.
Mm-hmm. I like how they divided it into the 4 seasons.
Yeah,
which is kind of cool.
And then I love
it's easy to remember.
I love
It's like where's all the character creation in spring? Where's monster stuff in winter? So does that help you out, John?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also love that you're not too tied by choosing one right now. Like it's pretty generous when you level up. You can just get another type or get another class. Like I love that.
When you hit like a certain amount of XP, you just get to like, oh, I want to be this now.
Yeah. And if you want to double down, then you just get bonuses to your class.
Double the bonuses. Which is pretty good. I don't know. I was thinking healer. Minstrel sounds kind of cool though.
Yeah.
Because I kind of have an idea. Like, if you go artisan, merchant, noble, I could be a minstrel. That wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, go for it, man. If
You got
if
attack.
that is what your heart tells you to go with, go with it.
If you're not healer, then I am. So
Oh,
that shakes it up.
Okay.
Is that our choices here? Is it?
Maybe you heal people with your soothing songs.
That's true.
Do you want to be healer?
Well-
because if you do, I'm fine being minstrel.
Either way,
It's also important to notice that
I just think the team needs a healer.
if you go a magic route, you have a healing spell.
You can. I was thinking.
So you don't necessarily need to be a healer to heal.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking. Well, the healer, the benefit is that you get basically like a free heal, which is kind of nice. It's not really free, but it's a pretty easy check, and it doesn't cost mana. But I was kind of thinking about being a magic minstrel. That sounds kind of fun.
Okay.
That'd be awesome.
Kinda
I like how there's
straight bard.
you could sing your incantations for us.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to sing.
Oh,
but-
come on, Chris.
You're going to have to sing.
You're gonna have to.
Oh
You're
god.
gonna have to do something.
Healer.
Do something
Healer.
musical.
I mean, you could
Attack
be
healer.
minstrels can also. Does it necessarily have to be music?
No, they can
Minstrels-
be dancers.
You could be a dancer.
Storyteller?
Attack healer. That'd be interesting. For some reason, you just whenever you attack something, it just heals it. You don't know why.
I was
it's
thinking
just your magical
yeah, that sounds
alignment.
Because the different weapon types there are, they each use a different combination of stats. So, like, if you pick attack, let me see. Yeah, like if you use like a light blade, like a dagger, you use intelligence and dexterity to do
Right.
your damage. So, like, if you're a smart guy, like, it kind of works
Yeah,
out.
you know exactly where to hit somebody.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's kind of neat.
Just like how Chris has the ability to know when people are about to have heart attacks.
It's true. I'm really good at that. You can tell when their face gets really red and they start holding their chest.
Okay.
That is amazing, Chris.
It's a
that's
deep-
a real.
It's just a good intuition I have. I'm blessed, really.
So you're thinking minstrel now, Chris?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to do singing. You could also be an interpretive dancer or a
Dancer,
storyteller or
yeah.
Or you can
orator.
rap.
Well, yeah, you could
You
freestyle
can
for
try to
us.
rap.
Like how Josh tried to that one time. That was
Oh,
great.
It was
Don't-
actually,
don't-
I kind of liked it, to be honest.
The
I mean, it wasn't
Wouldn't-
good, but it was entertaining.
Wouldn't minstrels have like a form of poetry or something like that? So no,
You could.
Yeah, you can be a poet.
yeah, you can be like a poet.
Yep.
You just write really shitty poetry.
So
Yes, yes. Oh my god, I love it.
So basically, my character, like, I can switch it to be pretty much anything. But I want to play an old man named Babu.
Okay.
Who basically, like, he's had his family, like he's
Yeah.
got like 10 kids. They each have like 10 grandkids each. And so, like, he's like pushing 60 and he's like, I want to go see the world before I die.
Okay, that works for me.
And so, like, I
Babu.
could roll it to be like, he could be a minstrel and like he could just be like this storyteller who, you know, he regales his many grandchildren with
Right.
flavorful stories. Or you could be like, I was thinking of like, he could be just like a doctor dude who's like,
Dr. Dude.
yeah, that's if
That's a
he's a
good
healer.
pinball table.
Yeah. So, like, I mean, whatever, man. I'll do whatever we need.
You guys got to make decisions.
Slam poetry.
So my brother's locked in with artisan.
Yeah, so that's pretty
I've
good.
got a solid idea for my artisan, so I'm sticking with it.
Brandon, are you
Yakataki,
are you
Japan.
semi locked into Noble?
Yeah, I can be locked in. Like, if you want to be minstrel, I can be noble.
Oh yeah, I'm locked in.
'Cause I think I might do minstrel for the summer session.
Oh, wouldn't it
So.
be great if you all did four minstrels?
Minstrels.
We're just all competing with each other.
You're just like
Quartet.
a quartet. You're a barbershop quartet.
Oh, no.
Honestly,
Traveling
I'm writing
Oh,
a story where like most of the party is archers, and it's like so imbalanced, and I have to figure out like how they work with each other if they all do the same shit.
I considered trying to push the idea that we all be farmers. So we would have 15 animals.
So many animals.
Well, I'm sorry, 12 animals, and we would each be able to steal an ability from another class.
Uh-huh.
So we would all be carrying so much loot, and we would have so many pack mules. Like, we wouldn't need to be good at traveling. We would just be carrying so much food and water that it doesn't matter.
That's funny.
I always love the idea of having a group that is just all the same
I know it.
thing. Like they're just they're just a gang. This is our thing.
And they all fight with each other.
Yes. It's like Always Sunny, like they're running a bar. But traveling.
Right.
Like they're traveling like food truck people.
Just 4 healers constantly getting attacked and just healing each other in a loop.
Healing herb! Healing herb!
We'll get through this.
It's a what?
A bunch of bees sting one, and then like 3 of them start rubbing salve on the one.
We'll beat them with attrition. They can't outlast us.
I was just imagining, you got to go through the goblin dungeon. All right, we'll get through this. And we just charge through, just healing. As we're getting
They'll run out of
arrows.
MP eventually.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
exactly.
Oh god. That would be funny. I would.
I'm changing my class to healer.
The only question I have about the layout of the book, as a side note,
Yes.
why are the classes not in alphabetical order?
I don't know.
It hurts
I
me.
think it's one
Maybe
of
it
those,
was in Japanese.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, that's a good point.
But
actually.
they did have the first 4 character classes
the
were supposed to
easy-
be the easy
you're right,
ones, and
you're
then they have the
right,
3
yeah.
like
the advance.
the advance. So that's probably a part of it. But yeah, minstrel, merchant, hunter, yeah, healer. All right, now we got Chris and Kristin. Kristin
Yep, that's her name, Kristin.
and Chris. Wait, did you lock in on something?
Christopher is, I think, the proper.
That's my
That's
my Christian name.
Yeah, that was your confirmation.
Do you have a preference?
I'm actually still leaning toward merchant.
Okay,
Sweet.
I'll be healer then.
Empty threat.
If you feel like we really need one. That's
I
fine.
remember you guys. Once we're done with this arc, if you want to explore a different character class, you can. So,
I'm leaning more towards healer, so I don't have to sing.
oh, you don't have to sing,
You don't have to.
but you'll have to write haikus.
We'll be really disappointed in you, though.
yeah,
Yeah,
You'll
we'll
just
totally
really
make
let down.
do abstract poetry, which is just saying I'm not going to follow the rules of natural poetry and just make up stuff. I was like,
Birds,
yeah, exactly.
butterfly.
What's that one poem that was going around on the internet? The tiger in the cage. The tiger
kids,
is
the kids.
loose. Yes,
The kids-
yes,
oh.
the tiger is loose.
Yes.
Yes, the tiger is loose.
It's like the kid's the tiger,
Yeah.
and parents are the cage.
Oh.
That's my interpretation of the.
I just like to think somebody was like, yes, the tiger is loose. Run. Run for your life.
Oh, Chris, what's wrong?
Find
Yeah,
something else.
I think I'll be healer.
All right, Doctor Dude,
Dr. Dude.
and Kristen is merchant.
You're not
Yeah.
going to be Babu anymore?
No, I'm still Babu.
Oh, you're still Babu. All right, cool.
All right, so from there, with characters, you guys have 4 stats: strength, dexterity, intelligence, and spirit.
Can I change my answer?
To what?
Minstrel.
Oh, you're going back to minstrel
I'll
now?
do minstrel.
Okay.
I'll do magic minstrel.
I've already erased it like 3 times.
And I'll take the healing
Can
magic.
Babu just be like, but he's like, I don't know if I want to be a minstrel. Or,
I will say if I make it to level 5, I will take healer
Okay,
as
there
my
you go.
second option. But
Cool.
yeah, I think I will be a magic minstrel.
a magic minstrel.
The only kind.
It's the only good kind, really.
Artisan. Okay, artisan, minstrel, merchant, noble. Wow, you guys are all fancy.
I'm not that fancy. That could be anything. I'm an artisan. Doesn't mean I'm fancy.
You're a sous chef.
Yeah. I could be like,
Just
I could be like,
fancy.
I could be like what Chris said earlier. I could be like Monster Hunter World person.
Yep.
You know?
Just constantly covered in various colors of blood
Yeah.
and
Okay. Yeah.
Sauces.
sauce.
Sauce. Definitely lots of sauce. So okay, we're locked in with characters. So
Wait, can I make it? No, I'm kidding.
oh my fucking god!
I'm kidding.
I want to be a farmer now. So character sheets, you all have some or one.
I'm missing 2.
How do you for your 3 other characters you're making?
My 3 other characters.
So ability scores, there's only 4 in this game. It's strength, dexterity, intelligence, and spirit. And the way that these stats work, these numbers, 6, well, right now, starting out, you can't go above 8. But the numbers refer to the number, the die side.
He's just nodding.
I know. Starting out, you don't roll for anything. You just get to choose a set of numbers. So there's average, which is 6s across the board. And stop shaking your head. Standard, which is 4, 6, 6, 8, or specialized 4, 4, 8, 8. The numbers refer to the die that you'll actually roll. So 4 is a 4-sided, 6 is a 6-sided, and 8 is an 8-sided die. John Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Pick your ability scores.
It's 6 strength, 6 dex, 8 intelligence, and 4
No,
spirit.
that's not how that works.
What?
Well, oh, that's a special.
That is exactly how that
oh yeah,
works.
standard. You did standard.
Yeah. I already know. I already have this character locked. I know this character.
Oh my god.
Where is this information? What am I looking at?
Here, it's on the.
I was
Left-hand
originally going to go with specialize and put 8 in dex and 8 in intelligence, but I was like, nah, I probably need that strength, so I decided to put 6, 6, 8, 4.
Strength is Physical power, stamina, and endurance. Dexterity is obviously speed. Nimbleness and lightness of foot. Intelligence is judgment, thought, and memory. And spirit is focus, bravery, and strength of conviction.
Mm-hmm.
So I have my stats selected.
Yes, what did you select, Chris?
I've got a D6 strength, 4 dex, an 8 intelligence, and a 6 spirit.
Standard set.
Yeah.
I know Brayden has his already.
Yeah, I did average for mine. There's all 6s across the board, just to kind of... That's kind of how this person grew up, just kind of learning a little bit about everything. So,
Jack of all trade?
Yeah. So, even across the board.
Okay, cool.
For these average standard, do they have to go in that order? Like,
No.
Okay.
You can move them around the way you want
you
them.
can. They're just what you get, and you can pick them to whatever you want.
I would actually like to change spirit and dex. I was still thinking if I was a healer.
Yeah, spirit's good, especially because you will...
Sorry, strength and dex.
Oh.
But yes,
Gotcha.
spirit is good.
Yeah.
Because that one gets used for, like, the condition check at the beginning of each day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Oh well.
Yeah, everybody has to make a condition check to see if you're okay to go out.
But for like the spirit check, it says here in condition. What's that mean?
That's the condition check.
Okay.
So, if this helps...
Because it says spirit plus strength, and it says if over 10, add plus 1. I'm already at 10 with strength plus spirit.
You have to roll your die.
Oh, yeah, that's a roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So when you see a bracket that says strength plus int, you're going to roll the die that's your strength,
Okay.
so d6 plus whatever your int is, and then you total those two dice, and if it's over 10, you got to add a +1 to that.
Got it.
So I think to help, it's like basically see what rolls your class skills make, and then I'll read off these journey rolls, and then like you can kind of choose a weapon based off of which skill is highest. So you'll be doing 4 rolls each day. Condition check is strength and spirit. Travel check is strength and dexterity. Direction check is int and int, but only one person needs to do this. And then camp check is also one person. It's dexterity and int.
Because basically when you guys embark on your first journey or every day of travel you have, you're going to have to do these 4 basically checks that determine how your day of travel goes.
Okay. But as we level up, will those go up too, or is that...
You can level up your die. So there's a point when you hit a certain level, you can go to the next die tier.
Okay.
I think the max
I
is...
didn't get to leveling up, so I didn't... But then again, we're not going to level up yet, so we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, I guess.
So you guys already have your ability scores written down. So the next things you're going to do is figure out your HP, your MP, and your load. Your HP is your strength times 2.
So I got to roll that, or is
No,
that...
it's just literally your 2D, whatever it is, 6.
Yep.
So HP is 12. Your MP is your spirit times 2, and then your load is your strength plus 3.
Oh, Kristen, did you get the ability dice straightened out?
I went with standard.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Brandon.
Did everybody go with standard?
He went with
went average.
Went average. Okay.
Everybody else went standard.
I actually might change that to specialized.
Oh, okay.
So 4488.
4884.
He's not going to be very strong.
Nope.
He's going to be a weak boy. I can only flip a pancake.
I'm a weak little boy.
So
I can only do so much.
I'm strength 4 as well.
But he's strength 6.
That's all right. That's fine.
Yeah.
This is a fun journey. We're not going to be like we're roughing it out all the time. We're dying.
You don't know that.
This isn't like Josh's D&D campaign where we're constantly being thrown into weird shit.
I'm going to change the average.
Yeah, for the most part, you guys are just going to go pick cherries.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I feel like I should change.
This is Oregon Trail, but like with some fantasy elements.
There's a lot. There's
This
a
is
lot
what
of,
I think of it
There's
as.
a lot of strength rolls happening. I feel like I should change to average.
I know there's some that I need to actually do as
No,
an
I'll
artist.
tough it out.
I mean, as long as your spirit's high.
I'm kind of feeling the same way of like, I'm scared, but
This is
I'm going to go for it.
The way I see it, this is part of my character's journey. They'll get stronger as they go along.
My spirit's average.
So,
Oh, well, whatever.
so like my highest stats are my dex and int right now, but that's okay with me.
That means you can set up camp like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's right.
We are set. We got beans for days. That's what'll keep us
I
warm.
can cook some mean beans, guys. I'm really good with beans.
That's your specialty. Your specialty does is pork and beans.
All you can make is beans. Leave me alone. I'm really good at it.
Oh yeah, if it helps if you have like a strength of 4, you can also later on you can buy a walking stick that'll give you a bonus to like certain terrain.
Yeah, there's definitely
So-
like don't feel like nervous about your stats
shit.
because we will be buying items that will help you guys out.
I am going to be. I'm going to be.
Shopping.
I am going to be miserable every time I do a fucking condition check.
I woke up like this. And you're like stumped over.
I can't get any higher than an 8.
You're always just like hungover.
It's all that cooking wine and sherry
tired.
that
Yeah,
you're drinking.
totally.
So tired, so tired. I don't want to go. Just drag me along with a rope.
The noble will be prodding you along.
Strap me to the pack mule. Just whatever.
He's not good for anything but cooking.
You just like wheel him out. He's the Instapot.
I will have to rely on leveling up to get this person to be at a normal, to be normal at least.
All right. Any questions so far? Are we good? Are we ready to move on to the next stuff? We got the abilities and HP, MP load figured out. Okay. So now everybody gets a mastered weapon. That's something that you're trained in, something that you know, and you also start out with a weapon, that weapon as well, I believe. The one that you pick. So, yes, yeah.
Bow.
You're doing bow?
Bow.
Bow?
A bow.
For cutting rabbits.
For catching food.
Wouldn't
yeah.
you snare a rabbit?
Yeah, you can snare a
you
rabbit.
could do that too, I guess. I guess.
You shoot fish with bows and arrows.
So Brandon's character is ridiculous.
Not really ridiculous. It's just
How I was raised.
Holy crap!
so the thing with a noble is you get nobles start with a weapon mastery, attack type gets a weapon mastery, and then
So you have 3.
I have 3 weapon masteries.
So wait, we got artisan. What's your type? Technical.
technical.
Your minstrel magic, merchant technical,
Yes,
noble attack. Okay, good deal.
that's pretty balanced.
That's pretty balanced.
Take it.
Yep.
And also don't forget, like, you get +4 if you did attack to your HP, and then +4 MP if you have magic type.
I was thinking about a sling.
Does,
or
does technical have?
No.
Carrying capacity.
Oh, it's carrying capacity.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
your strength +3.
Strength.
Strong.
Wait, I can carry 7.
Oh no.
Same here. I'm
Well-
in the same boat. But
We probably will have a pack animal,
yeah.
so we won't have to keep everything on our body.
I will have a pack animal.
Good.
For death. Cool. Yeah, and you guys just have a weapon to begin with too. Like you don't have to buy it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, oh my god, you only get 1,000 gold to start with,
Yeah.
Right.
and then a blade is like 700 gold. That's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I could just make one with sticks.
So what did you want to do? What you wanted to do ranged, right?
Yeah. I was,
He's a bow boy.
He's a bow boy.
Are you doing a bow?
Yeah. Can I use? Would a sling be the same thing essentially?
I think that could work. Just use the same numbers.
Pretty much.
Like,
Yeah.
it's a sling.
Can it be
It's
like
just
like the one that you actually put on your hand?
No, I wanted it to be like.
Oh, like David and Goliath.
Yeah, kind of like so you could like use other shit in it if you wanted to.
Fuck, I don't give a shit.
You know, if you're going full Monster Hunter World, put it on your arm.
That's what I was
Just have,
saying.
like,
Like,
Just a
yeah. I'm okay with you having.
But you
a
do
sling.
whatever you
Just do the
want.
same numbers as a bow.
Okay, that's fine. I'll have a sling. It's kind of like that. Yeah, whatever.
No, do your David and Goliath.
Yeah, I wanted to do.
There's no peer pressure.
Okay, David and Goliath thing. No talking. No more influence.
Yeah, but what about the Monster Hunter thing?
Yeah, shut up.
Just the sling.
So I have a sling.
Right,
yeah.
and it says the size is 3. Wait, for bow, it's not a size 3. Let's do. We'll say
it's
it's.
in
We'll say
weapons, right?
1. Yeah.
Like a light bow.
We'll say
Size.
it's like a size 1.
so size 1 fits
Where
in
is
your
yours?
hand.
Yeah.
Size 2 or size
Oh, is
3 is
Am I putting it in here?
Two-handed.
Yes.
Okay,
think so.
is it two-handed? I think it's
No. Your weapons is up here. Your equipment.
Okay, but it doesn't say size.
Oh,
on here.
because it says equipped items account as size 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have
yeah.
it equipped.
So size 1 is it fits in your hand. Size 3 is you carry it with one hand, and size 5 is you need both hands to carry it.
Right.
Oh, man.
So you've got your stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's the accuracy is your int plus your dex minus 2. Int plus
8
dex
plus
minus.
8 minus 2.
Yep.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like it would be more accurate than a bow.
See, that's what we'll have to.
I don't think so.
I'm afraid
What,
so.
a sling?
Well, I
A
was
sling,
gonna-
I think it'd be less accurate than a bow, wouldn't it?
No.
No. Slings are more
you can-
accurate.
Yeah. I mean, it's like
Well, then
throwing.
do -1.
That's what I was thinking, and then do damage dex -1
Yeah,
instead.
yeah,
So it's like a light. It's kind of like a light blade, except
yeah. That sounds good
Because
to
to
me.
me,
Seems like a fair trade.
Because what I think when I think about using a sling, it's more like your natural intuition of like when you throw something.
Yeah,
at something,
sure.
As opposed to like having to aim and then account for.
Gotcha.
You know.
Okay, so we'll say it's plus dex -1, and then damage is dex -1. Is that okay?
Dex plus int -1, and then damage is what?
Dex -1.
-1.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Cool. So you're a bow boy, or you're
I'm
a sling boy. Sling boy.
Sling boy.
Yeah, sling boy.
Sling boy.
Chris.
Light blade.
Christopher. Okay, light blade.
So for mine, I'm doing 1 for saber, or 1 for blade, which is a saber, and I'm gonna put 2 mastery into bow, so I get the mastery to start, and then the +1 accuracy. So I'll be shooting whatever that is -1 for the accuracy instead of -2.
I saw Kristin wanted to do pole.
I want a pole arm.
Gotcha.
Full arm.
So that would be a 2-handed weapon.
Mhm.
Dex plus strength is your accuracy. That's to hit, and then damage is strength +1. Awesome.
Also, if you want to like be more descriptive about like what kind of pole arm, like as long as we keep the same numbers, we can just like.
That's
say
why we
it's
made
a certain-
That's why we made a sling instead of a bow.
That's why I called mine saber instead of a blade. So if you have like a specific thing in mind, feel free to use it.
Yep. Cool. So you guys can all still use any weapon. It's a possibility for you guys to use any weapon if you pick one up on the road or whatever. But since you're not mastered in it, you'll actually take damage every time you attack with it because it's basically like straining you to use it.
Right.
So like if you can't use a bow, you try to shoot and then it just the bow snaps and
Right.
slaps you in the arm.
Use a knife and I stab myself in the hand.
Yeah, like I don't close combat. I don't understand
Right.
how this works. I've gutted myself.
It's also like if you don't hit something right.
Right, yeah.
Kind of like
it's more,
if you,
and it's more of a stress thing too.
Yeah.
that too. Like imagine like you swing a broadsword and you accidentally hit it from the side and it shakes your arm. You're like, ah.
Well, yeah, like I was trying to one time. My pond froze over, and I was like super scared because I was like, "Oh no, the fish are gonna die!" And so I took a shovel and I was like hitting at the ice, and like I hit it wrong, and I just like strained something from my thumb down up into like the middle of my forearm.
Because you're old.
Shut up, Chris. No.
Yeah, like I feel like HP is kind of it's like stamina and like actually getting hit because like it costs me 1 HP to sing, and I don't think that's because I'm cutting myself while I'm singing. I think it's just like it's
Your vocal
straining
cords.
me,
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
physically.
like when I
And
talk in
also-
Vez's voice for too long.
Yeah,
And also singing, man, when you're hitting those chords all the time, you know, like singers have to like train their voice and all that and have to like, you know, make sure that they're, you know, do everything they can within
Train
their
your
power.
lungs.
Yeah, that too. And so it's like stress on your lungs and your tool of choice, so to speak.
Right.
Man, you lose HP to sing, huh?
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
He sung his heart out, literally.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Chris, were you light blade?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, what we're going to go through now is people who already have their ideas are pretty much fleshed out. You can go first. It looks like, oh my god, what's John Allen?
Can I? I didn't intend this originally, but can I base my character off of an existing person?
Oh no, it's not going to be Gordon fucking Ramsay, is it? Fuck.
I was thinking that. I was like, Guy Fieri.
No.
Yeah, because he travels across the land going to diners, drive-ins, and dives.
I'm going across the world looking for flavor.
Oh, it's money. Oh my god.
I would have accepted Gordon Ramsay, but not this.
Yeah.
Not this.
I'm on board. I'm on board with this because it perfectly fits the journey aspect.
The character I originally intended was like going to be like this young character, right? So I was like, this is Guy Fieri as a child adventuring out in the world and becoming the man he becomes.
You know, the hair does kind of fit the anime aesthetic.
And the whole flame
Flames
thing
thing.
going on.
Oh my god.
He doesn't have this is just fucking flip flops.
I'm from the Hidden Flavor Village.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
This is my chef headband.
I think it'll
Had a
work.
metal
I think
plate
it'll.
with the
I think it'll work as long as you talk like that.
You have to keep it up, John. You can't laugh through it.
Oh god.
No, you can't. I mean, laughing
No,
is acceptable. He's allowed to have fun.
No.
name's Guy, age 17. I'm on my way to find Flavor Town.
You already came from Flavor Town.
Well, I came from the Hidden Flavor Village. It's a different place.
He's looking for Flavor City.
It reminds me of like in Mob Psycho how everything is named after seasoning. Salt. Yeah.
We go to the Paprika City.
Oh my God. Good Lord. Okay, I allow it.
I wasn't 100% on the idea, but I was like dying just the idea of it. He won't be exactly Guy Fieri. He's based on Guy Fieri.
Loosely based on
Guy Fieri.
Okay, well, we had Paula Dean in one campaign too, so whatever.
Forgot about that.
So, Brandon, do you want to start?
Here's what I have so far on my character. So, my character's name is Arthur Drake, and
You have so many notes.
He's
These are a
been
few
wanting to
different
play this game.
characters.
He's been wanting to play this game since Gen Con last year. So,
It's
I'm
like,
excited.
I'm over here like, what is anything? And you've got like pages and pages.
I have literally like 2 pages.
that's more pages than I have written down.
2 pages front and back. That's 4
Okay.
pages.
Okay, and I have more in here too.
Yeah.
So this is not Arthur's first journey, but he's never completed a journey. Arthur is like probably 22. So like he started his first journey when he was like 16 or 17. He's from a noble family of the Drakes that are widely known in whatever this world is. And
We'll flesh that out later.
yeah. So when he was setting out to his journey, he like hired like the best of each classes to just have like the best journey out there. He left for his first journey, and immediately outside of town, he was attacked by bandits. And so
I'm ready to take on the world.
yeah, so when he was attacked by bandits, one of the people in his party, they wanted to protect this noble person. So like that person took a dagger for Arthur and died. So Arthur feels really he's really aware of his privilege. Like if commoners are like, he was basically a celebrity, this person, and he feels terrible about it. So like Arthur's goal is to basically use his fame and status and resources to go on just continuously go on journeys and help out people.
Okay.
And like use his powers for good. Yes, and his family is fully in support of this because they're grateful that he's alive, and they have the resources to fund each of these journeys.
So, did you have a color, kind of like a color picked out for him?
Yeah, it's a lot of like red clothes, red and white clothes, mostly red.
Okay.
And he has like, because it's anime, he has like medium length white hair.
Oh. How tall do you think he stands?
8'6".
8'6".
No, I have no idea. Let's just say he's medium height. He's a very average looking person.
Except for the white hair.
I know where.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm basing this off Dragon Quest 8. There's a normal.
Yeah. Of course. It's tied back in a bow.
Yeah.
I see.
Of course. Okay.
Beautiful.
So, just letting you guys know that we haven't got to world building yet, but I'm open for tons of other races that you want to play. You don't have to be human. Chris is a face.
And you're a minstrel?
Yeah, cat minstrel. Anyway, so screeching, caterwauling. But I'm open to that. And if you want to make a race up, that is also completely fine with me too. Like, I have some ideas. That's why in the quick guide you saw different animal classes and stuff where I'm like, this is cute. Duck people.
And wink. No,
wink.
Ducks should not be sentient.
No, ducks should not be sentient. Just go around and do terrible duck things to people.
Corkscrew.
Yes, we know.
It comes up in every podcast.
But human sized.
Oh, no.
You're the one who made duck people.
God damn it.
Quack,
You're right. God damn it.
You knew it was going to happen.
I know. So anyway, I'm open to that if you have an idea of a character, race, or species that you want to play as. I know I just opened the door up like super wide.
Guy Fieri be a race.
just
Just a village of Guy Fieri.
What if you're the...
Just like baldies.
The flame people?
Well, I was thinking the Fieri clan. And it's like
And
a
they
whole
look different.
Okay.
It's like a whole tribe of people that like
they're born and it's like they have flames on their arms. Like they don't. It's not like a tattoo or anything. They're just born on fire.
sounds terrifying.
Yeah,
Well, John started
as if
it.
pregnancy was not already terrifying enough.
Yeah, Guy Fieri, a little heartburn. All right, cool.
So then he's your noble human.
Yes.
Are you sure he doesn't have elf ears? The way
I'm not going to go that far.
no,
Oh, elves is just too far.
Too far.
Whoa.
Not that
Slow
anime.
down there, Chris. Whoa.
And I was trying to come up with his last name, and I was like, what's a good fantasy name that's like kind of dragon related? And I'm like, Pendragon.
No,
Wait a minute. I can't name my character Arthur Pendragon.
no, you cannot do
Kind
that.
of taken.
Just a little bit. I think I was going to ask you other things. Did you have a reason? You already had your reason.
Yeah,
for
my
joining.
reason is just to go on.
Could you give
and
me
help.
like maybe, or think about it if you don't have it right now, but like maybe 3 adjectives that kind of describe Arthur's, like sums up Arthur's personality?
I think he has a strong sense of justice.
Okay.
You know, he's witnessed this murder in front of him by a bandit. He's not really happy about the crime in the world, and he has the resources to stop it.
Okay. God damn it, you're Batman! Everybody!
I put an end to crime.
No, I'd also say he's pretty
Maybe more
in
humble
general.
than that.
Yeah, in general, he's like low key and humble. Like he is aware of the privilege that he has.
Hey.
I would also say he's good spirited.
Okay.
He enjoys life and he enjoys sharing it with others.
Right. So other things I want you to think about, does he have any strengths or weaknesses or struggles? I think we talked about this a little bit.
Yeah. So he has the drive to help people go on these journeys, but he has grown up in a really fancy environment. So like that's the kind of environment he's used to.
Oh, okay.
So like I'm going to be carrying around a fancy pillow, a bar of soap because I got to stay clean.
Okay.
So things like
That's
that.
like me and my memory foam pillow. It goes with me everywhere.
Good to know. So in general, he has a hard time with like roughing it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Like he wants to, but he's not used to it. And his personal item is a drake knife, like a family crest, but it's just a small knife. It has like a black blade and has like gold trim in the center with the family crest on it.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
cool.
he intends to use this more like a actual utility knife rather than just like this ornate thing.
Right. All right, John. Okay.
His name's Jack, and he is
Human.
Okay, he's a human boy.
He's a human boy.
He's a human boy.
He turned into a little boy.
I already intended for him to be
okay.
young.
He's a tiny boy.
He's like 16.
Okay.
His name's Jack. He's not very tall. He's about, I want to say 5'5", maybe
Okay.
5'6" somewhere in that ballpark.
Okay.
And he comes from a fairly large village called the Robust Village. And the thing that's interesting about this village is that it is filled with artisans and creative types of people. And the strange thing and the very unique and beautiful thing about this village is that everybody's crafts are all unique in their own way.
Mm-hmm.
And how this is achieved is that the village's tradition is at a certain age, all the children go out and experience the world and learn things from the world. And then their crafts reflect their experiences. And so at this age, Jack is going out to venture to experience the world and whatever, to be able to really reflect his experience in himself in his cooking.
Okay.
And which is what his family is known for in that village, is their cooking ability.
Okay. Cool. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a good color pick for him?
Yeah, orange.
Orange.
Yeah. And then otherwise, visually, he kind of looks like a young guy. like very,
Is he wearing cargo shorts? Like
he actually does have like pants with like pockets and everything, or whatever. He's wearing like cargo jeans or something like that, or something along the lines of cargo. He's a little portly, not too. He's not that big.
Never trust a skinny cook.
He hasn't become full Fieri yet.
Oh God.
He hasn't evolved.
That's level.
He's only level 16.
Yeah,
Gotta
yeah.
get to 32
Oh
before he
yeah,
gets
at
there.
32 he becomes like that big Blastoise. He's just
You got 9 more levels in this
Yeah.
campaign.
it's when the glasses go from he goes war turtle to like he goes to the back.
Yeah, exactly.
His head. So blonde hair then.
He's kind of got blondish hair, platinum blonde, whatever color Fieri's hair is. I don't know.
It's
and spiky, and he's got a bandana. That's all of us are supposed to have personal items, right?
Yes.
So his personal item is a bandana that his father gave to him for his journey. And he's like, this one brought me good luck, and then you should.
What color is it? Is it orange?
It's actually a deep red.
I like that because in the series, like hats are supposed to like ward off evil, so that fits in really well.
So you're going on your journey right now to learn more about cooking and crafting,
right? And part of their village is like their beliefs is that these crafts that they make are to unite people and make people see the beauty of the world. Okay. So I'm drawn to people, and I'm looking for a group to join to go on an adventure and journey.
So the same question I had for Brandon. Could you come up with 3 like adjectives to describe your character?
Curious, good humor, thoughtful, and then his quirk would be like easily distracted.
Oh, okay, that's good.
So like if he discovers something he thinks that would be good for his dish, if there's like chaos going on around him, he probably wouldn't pay attention. Like, oh, look at this mushroom, it tastes good. My party members are dying.
Okay. Good. I like it. Chris, you're smiling at me. Oh no, what kind of snake monster
what you got?
Snake monster did you make?
Honestly, I mean, I don't think he's really. He might just be human.
Okay.
Like,
wait, do we not? Can we not tell? Do we not know?
You be a lizard person.
I think that he definitely, to like a good glance, he looks pretty human. Like,
okay,
I've got an idea about like his village and like maybe he's like got some weird heritage or something, but he looks pretty human. I'm playing Babu.
Okay,
he is a magic minstrel. He's basically like, he just kind of stuck around his hometown and he's just become like, he settled down, he had a wife and kids, and like he just became kind of like a wise man around his town. Like he always knows something about something. And
so he's older,
right? He's like mid-60s. Like he's been around and he's not naive. He's done the walk. But like he hasn't left like his probably corner of the world a whole lot. I do think that like the main impetus for him traveling is his wife died, and so like his kids are all grown up now, and like the grandkids are doing well, and they're pretty well set. So he's like, well, I'll take some time for me and go see the world like I've wanted to,
and share his stories.
And just try and be helpful when he can. He likes helping, like giving advice. I mean, he's got pretty good advice. I don't know if I do personally.
You're gonna have to make up some great advice. Just channel Dave.
but I think Babu does, and he's really inquisitive. He really wants to learn more about everything, and like if he doesn't know a lot about something, he will spend time trying to learn it.
Sure.
So like, if there's like a new monster, like his first instinct is not to like fight it. He like wants to learn about it.
Okay.
He will fight it. Like he's not afraid of fighting, and I think in general he's just kind of a sweet old man. Like not creepy or pervy. He's just like
that's reassuring.
That's reassuring.
He's just like everybody's like ideal grandpa.
Okay, so describe physically your ideal grandpa.
Okay.
I loved saying that sentence so much.
I was going to say something. I'm like, no, I'm not going to influence his vision of what an ideal grandpa is.
Yeah, he's just like pretty solidly built. He's not short. He's probably like 5'10" or something. He's like a little above average, I would think.
Okay.
But he doesn't look frail. Okay. Like despite the fact that he's mid-60s, he's just kind of solid. He's just got like a real thick, bushy white beard that goes down like almost to his belt, but it's like really well kept. Whoa. It's a big beard. Yeah, he's been growing it. His grandchildren used to hang off of it when they were young.
I see.
Yeah, and
he has a strong jaw.
He does,
and also very high pain tolerance.
Yeah,
okay,
whatever.
That's good.
It's very anime. Don't ruin it.
Okay. That's very anime. Don't ruin it.
I love it in all anime when the kids just swing from their grandpa's
Tell me that doesn't sound
That's
like...
my favorite anime,
All right,
actually.
you know what, guys? I'm done with this campaign. Babu tells you to all go fuck yourselves.
There's no character over 26 in anime.
That's true.
That is true, actually.
Master Roshi.
He was
I
25.
loved it when I loved it when
He was also lecherous.
I loved it when Master Roshi like Goku go on and swing from his beard.
Tell me you couldn't see baby Goku swinging off the Roshi beard a little. Like, I'm a little monkey man.
I could, but it would be more out of frustration. Like, get the fuck off me! Not like, oh Goku, oh you
Sweet child.
sweet child, how I love thee.
All right.
Sorry.
My one-off comment has completely ruined
Chris,
my character.
I like the detail.
Thank you.
It was a good detail.
And he's got like big, like a white mane that he keeps braided up in the back. But yeah, he's got like just a friendly, craggy kind of face. Looks like wrinkles.
Yeah.
Looks old, but like, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's Babu.
Okay.
Babu is, by the way, not his real name. That's just what everyone calls him.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
okay.
It's a nickname.
So, same question. 3 personality descriptors, adjectives.
Yeah. Okay. So
You said inquisitive once.
yeah. So he's inquisitive. I think he's probably kind. I think he likes to help.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of like Santa, is what I would generally.
So jolly.
Sure. Yeah. He's. I mean, yeah. He's pretty. Despite like his wife dying, he's not a bad.
It was
he's
just
not-
her time.
Yeah.
But is he up for tomfoolery? Like,
Oh yeah. He's
Is he down
playful.
to?
He's not.
is he down to clown? Till,
He's not uptight. He's
Says the Guy Fieri character.
yeah.
Hey, baby, down to clown.
Yeah. Like he's not gonna hit you with his walking stick if you
Okay.
like pull his beard too hard.
Oh, okay. So you can bully him, basically.
Sure.
is what you're saying.
Doormat.
Doormat
No.
Babu.
I put inquisitive, kind, and jolly.
Yeah.
Like he's good spirited.
He's just a solid
Gotcha.
grandpa.
Okay.
I do think that
can
his
respect that.
his downside is that he is probably. I was thinking inquisitive more as a downside. Like he's too curious about things, and so like he'll do things that get him in dangerous situations.
Kinda
So, like-
how I have the easily to be distracted
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah. Okay.
Curiosity killed Babu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That kills butts. When I put it down, curiosity kills
That's an
Babu.
episode title.
Yep, that's a cold open.
Yeah.
Like it always said. What could possibly go wrong? I really want to look at this hole.
Babu and Jack die from curiosity.
Oh, and I do think he has a staff, like a walking staff.
Oh, that's his personal item.
Yeah. No, he just has one. His
Okay.
personal item is probably he keeps his wife's wedding ring on his neck
Oh God!
On his neck.
as a necklace. Yeah, he puts it on a necklace.
I like Babu, despite all our joking.
I just like to imagine like you guys are like walking and then, like a child just peeps out between his ears.
I mean, he's kind of got that beard that like maybe there's a bird in there. I don't know.
Child is
I found a young one. Oh yeah, color.
Like a real dark royal blue.
Cool. All right, Kristen.
My character's name is Colleen.
Aw.
Since everybody else is maybe human, I think I'm going to go with elf. I want her to be middle-aged, but has an athletic build. Like she does a lot of logistics because she is a merchant. She is a stud. She has a very sharp crew cut.
Oh.
And yeah, I know, wears clothes that would be considered men's clothes, but very nicely tailored.
Oh,
She's in love.
sorry. Masculine.
I know.
clothes.
I love me a stud. She has a teenage son that is probably mature enough that she could leave him alone for a while so she can go on this journey and sort of let him.
I just thought immediately thought of Amuro from
God.
from Gundam. Sorry.
He's the worst teenage
Yeah,
son.
I
that's not
know.
a good son.
Find a better son than Amuro.
Her son's way better than that.
Okay, good. So merchant wise, what does she usually like deal in? Is it just like consumer goods, like food, or other wares?
Sundries.
Sundries?
So not people.
Correct. She is.
She's not a
not that kind of
slaver.
person.
No, not in my world. God damn it, Chris.
I don't want her to be. I just thought it would be funny. If I was like, Babu and the slaver go on an adventure.
Not quite.
Fuck.
Our pack animals are conquered goblins.
Stop. Oh, Christopher.
We have to make Amber do the Vez voice.
Oh God.
Oh, God.
Please feed me, sir.
Spoilers. This is what
Evil
happens to the
Ryuutama.
Where's Mahjong?
Okay.
So to be clear, that's not what we're doing.
We're not doing goblin slavery.
Hard stance.
Hard stance, no gobbo slavery. Okay, so Sundry.
Sundries.
Sundry's not people, thank God.
She's a very maternal person, and so she wants to sort of take care of her community. And so I think she wants to go out and find some really good shit that she can sell for very expensive prices to sort of like loss lead everything else. So like she can sort of price everything else too low so that people can actually afford it.
Okay, gotcha. So it's going out and finding amazing wares.
That she
She
can
can
sell
sell
to dopes like Arthur
Yes.
who have the money
Yes.
to spend
right.
on it.
And then she can like lower cut her other stuff.
Right.
So that way people can buy crackers
Right.
or vegetables.
Whatever sundries they need. A
Yeah.
compass if they need a compass
Yes.
or,
Yeah.
the stuff that you need.
Pots and pans.
Sure.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's like the reason for journeying.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like the anti-noble of like maybe the Robin Hood of merchants. I don't know.
Yeah.
That works. Yeah.
Sure, a lot of other merchants wouldn't be too happy.
No, not at all.
No, because then she just gets.
That's her thing, is she's undercutting them all.
How would you describe her general demeanor?
So maternal's a big one.
Yeah.
I think she's diplomatic. People really like her. And she's got to be debonair. She's just very good at what she does. Like she's the face of this operation.
You know, besides the slavery, we've got a pretty cute party.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, did I mention the goblin slaves?
By the way, God damn it, y'all. Did she have a color?
Green seems kind of cheap, but I do like emerald color on her.
Okay, cool. Beautiful. Okay. And then I would say like everybody else is kind of giving me like a kind of like a tick or bad, like a thing they struggle with.
I kind of wonder if she maybe veers into codependent of like, I need to fix everyone. I need something to fix kind of thing.
Okay, fixer. Helpful to a fault.
But I think part of the diplomacy is, I think she knows intellectually when she needs to stop.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for the most part, she's good about balancing it, but sometimes she gets caught up in things.
How did you spell your name?
Colleen.
C.
Olleen.
Okay. Missed an E. Okay. I think there's anything else.
If you drop an E, you just have colon.
Oh, did you have a personal item?
Oh, yes, your personal item. Thank you, Brandon.
I got the joke.
Thank you.
I don't know. I think she'd look real good with a pocket watch.
Shit. I'm into it.
I thought I was funny.
I thought so too.
It's okay.
I was laughing on the inside.
I wasn't laughing at all.
Maybe it was her dad's pocket watch or something.
Mm.
That's cool. I just immediately saw her standing and handing out her watch and like waiting for somebody to show up when they're supposed to show up.
Babu.
So we're probably going to start playing this more regularly. I'm not exactly sure how long out it will go, but I do have grand plans for this campaign because I really love this system and everything that it is about. So thanks for listening. You can find me online at Rocket Orca on Twitter and at ShapeshiftCast. Shapeshift is part of the Geek Spectrum Network, and if you've been enjoying hearing me grow and develop as a GM and would like to continue to support me, you could donate to our Patreon at patreon.com/geekspective. I will be putting up a lot of the campaign notes and sketches and stuff and character sheet designs that I come up with while I develop this campaign and run it. Also, another way that you could help me out is by leaving a rating or review on iTunes, or just sharing this podcast with anybody you might think would enjoy it. So see you in 2 weeks for another episode of the Ryuutama campaign, which I will probably need to come up with a name for this book of spring or campaign or whatever, but I will get to work on that and figure it out.